Missile strikes have hit many communities, including the city of Ashdod in Israel, which is around 25 kilometres north of the border with Gaza. This is where our next guest lives, and she sent us this video from near her home just a few hours ago. Her name is Ariela Rosenthal, and she is in Ashdod right now. She's a resident there and also the director of the Ashdod International Relations Department. Ariela, thank you very much for being with us. We've just seen that video that you have sent us. What are we looking at there?
Well, over the past days, thousands of missiles have been launched from the Gaza Strip towards the state of Israel, to the southern part of Israel mainly. Ashdod is 25 kilometers from the Gaza Strip, so we also, for over 20 years, are suffering from ongoing bombardment of missiles launched from the Gaza Strip to Ashdod. Today in the afternoon, we had a multiple missile attack that exploded throughout the city in several points throughout the city. And this is one of the locations that you see of a missile that exploded in the city.
And have people died?
No, thank God. But we do have several residents that are injured and severely injured. But it's not only the injury, it's also the trauma that is a very high role and toll here in Israel and, of course, in Ashdod also.
Is this an area that would ordinarily be protected by the Iron Dome?
Yes, of course. But you must understand, sometimes the multiple launches that arrive in other cities at the same time and also into Ashdod, the Iron Dome, sometimes it misses. It can't extract everybody in the same time. So that's why residents, we listen very well to the home front command guidelines, and we are very well drilled with it. We drilled throughout the year what works in routine, works in emergency, and we know exactly how to act in such a time.
Where are you talking to us from right now? You're obviously not in a bunker underground all the time. Do you just go there when the sirens sound?
Yes, I live in Ashdod, in the new part of the city, so most of the houses here and apartments have a bomb shelters according to law. But there are also in the old neighborhoods places and houses that do not have bomb shelters in their homes. So they have to go according to the home front command guidelines. Their behavior is according to where they live. Some must go outside into outside bomb shelter. Some run down to the staircase below their house. There are many restrictions on how to behave in such times.
You worked as Benjamin Netanyahu's, the Israeli Prime Minister's personal secretary for a number of years, from 2003 to 2005. What do you make of his response to these unprecedented attacks by Hamas?
Well, I'm not in this position anymore, so I don't know exactly what's going on in the Prime Minister's office, but I know him in person and I'm full of confidence in him. And of course, in the government of Israel. The surprise attack that we have that began on Saturday morning on the Shabbat, on a holy day and holy holiday, Sukkot. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning. There was a siren. I thought it was the same drill. We're already used to it, unfortunately. But I had no clue on the surprise attack and the infiltration of the Hamas terrorist war that, people that entered the villages and the towns and the cities close to Ashdod and actually slaughtered my people, my nation, my friends. I have friends that live on the Gaza Strip. They are not alive anymore. Some of them have been kidnapped and are in Gaza. I don't know. I don't have any, contact with them. So it's a game change. What happened on Saturday morning, people must understand that this is our independent war. This is a war for freedom, for democracy, and for values. The Hamas regime is a fundamental regime, and they have made many, many war crimes against humanity. It's unaccepted.
Thank you very much for speaking with us this morning. We really appreciate your perspective. Ashdod International Relations Department Director Ariela Rosenthal.